Welcome back to American Wing Chun. I am Sifu Matt, and today is day 16 of our 25 Days of Christmas Wooden Dummy Exercises for Beginners series. Today's technique is the Single Jut-Da with a step in. So this is from our 7 Deadly Jut-Sau attacks techniques, basically. You can find that video on YouTube. So there is the standard Jut-Sau that we have in Single Jut-Da, where the hands are in this archetypical straight line shape. The technique that we're going to do is going to end up doing a variation of that where we do this monkey hand. So we call this a monkey jut. The monkey hand has where the thumb is not going to be grabbing on the bottom of this, where you use your thumb to grab. The thumb is going to be with all the other fingers. You kind of make this roof shape with your hand to grab something. So the way this is going to work is we're going to start from a distance. I'm going to use my front hand to come forward with that Jut-Sau, just like in the form it has that. I advance with that. I want to step with that same side leg for that chin bow. And then as I've created that bridge, I'm going to Jut-Sau. A Jut-Sau is a jerking hand. It has this kind of whiplash effect with someone, especially if someone's really stiff. The bigger and stronger somebody is, the better the Jut-Sau technique works. So use that to your advantage. So I'm going to go forward, and I'm going to jut, and I'm going to use that to kind of pull myself in. The force of this Jut-Sau goes almost straight down, but after I've done that jut motion, it continues to press forward with some forward pressure towards his wick, again, his vertical midline into his center. So I'm going to bridge forward and jut and pull myself in with that, not pulling this way, but pulling down and using that to propel myself forward. So same side arm and leg advancing forward. And once I've made that contact, I do that jut to get in there. So forward and jut. So you have this Jut-Da, a Jut-Sau and a palm strike or a punch. So I advance and jut. Advance and Jut-Da. This Jut-Sau going forward and then kind of pinning and pressing and jerking down, which you can also do with the hand being in that Jut-Sau shape with the arm and the hand all straight instead of being curled in. That position is great for getting over top of someone's arm and then just kind of suppressing the whole thing as you use that arm as a bridge from you to the opponent. And so even with your eyes closed, you know that you can go across this bridge to find them. If your arm is touching their arm, and their arm is attached to their body, you know if you follow along your arm down their arm, it's going to connect to their head. So I want to advance forward with this Jut-Sau and then jut in and do this technique. This is a great technique. This works well against, again, like I said, if someone's hands are up, depending on what position that they're in, especially if it's like in a cross position, you get both hands. But you can come over the top of this thing. You can even just lay this thing on top of somebody and punch over the top of it. This is a great technique. And again, the bigger and stronger they are, the better this works for you. So I want to advance, again, the same side arm and leg. I'm not stepping with the punching side. I am stepping with the Jut-Sau jutting side. So pay attention to that. So this is day 16, the single Jut-Da. Tomorrow will be the double Jut-Da.